actually the 360 right there.
Oh yeah, there's a 360 power supply right there.
And we got Nancy Drew versus Tieske. I get Nancy
Drew
trying to have fun right here.
Also known as Fang.
Fang 2-chan.
Fang Chan.
Fang Chan, Super Fang Chan. He likes animes like Super Milk Chan.
He does like anime.
He's an anime weeaboo. There's nothing wrong with that. We can all be weeaboos and nerds.
I guess so.
I mean, right now this is tourney match. In case you didn't know, they are playing on what is it? Hyrule. It's not. I don't forget the actual name of the stage. What is it? Is it just Hyrule?
Wow. So I want to watch this match, but I'm really curious about something someone said. Vag the Tackler.
Come on,
great
chat.
Name.
Come on, chat. PG.
Vag the Tackler. We don't know what that stands for. It could stand for Vegeta. I don't know.
Vegeta the Tackler.
Yeah, he said something about TL. I guess that's Tourney Locator, dumping their PM content onto a separate channel or something like that. I don't.
Oh yeah, Tourney Locator did do that.
Is this true? I mean, I know VG Bootcamp.
VG Bootcamp just completely.
People have like a no PM policy now.
Yeah,
is that they're trying to get picked up? They're trying to be all esports. And, like, I don't get what the big deal is. Like, people play Counter-Strike and like
the thing about it
isn't Dota just a mod game? Like, right?
The difference is that
games aren't new.
They're not new, but at the same point in time,
it's mod of a game owned by a archaic Japanese
at the same
company
time,
that's afraid of change.
You have to like respect what the company wants to do. Like, I do think PM's a great game, but at the same time,
it's a great example of copyright infringement.
I mean, to be honest, like, other companies they will allow that. At the same point in time, you aren't. This game is not catering to like a subgroup to make a different game. This game is literally. It's a game that's actually competing with.
It is a giant patch to help fix a game that shipped broken from the perspective of a lot of players.
You can say that.
Except Will. Will would not agree with me.
But what I'll say is this game is based. Like I said, I love PM. I love how it's like an extension of Melee. It is a little bit easier to make for Melee. I can play this game. I can't play Melee. It makes me happy so I can just feel like, oh, I'm so good. I wave dash tech cheated my way to a victory.
Wow.
But at the same time, like
very 2007 sentiment.
But to be fair, the company doesn't want this to happen. Nintendo doesn't want you to mod their game. You have to kind of respect the company that gave you the game.
Like that's their wishes.
And then
I don't know what their wishes are.
And then at the same time, this isn't like a subset game of like Warcraft where you're catering to a couple of fans. This game is directly competing with Melee and Smash 4.
Well,
and it's taking.
It can't compete with Melee because neither of those games, like, you can't buy a retail copy of Melee anymore. I don't even know if you can buy a retail copy of Brawl anymore.
You can. We still sell them at Toys R Us. I can tell you that much.
Really?
Yes.
The Wii will never die because someday your grandma's Wiimote is gonna break.
And then we'll just hack it, and then we'll play N64.
Yeah.
You can play N64, Brawl, PM, and Melee all on the same system. Greatest system ever.
I think modding the game is one issue. But I think the other issue is
I don't think they have an issue with modding the game. Like,
no, there is. It's the idea that like Nintendo, like the things that they did with Snake and Sonic, you know, those are other people's properties, and there may be some of these characters that are actually licensed. Like, I don't know if the relationship between Game Freak and Nintendo when it comes to Pokemon, but if you assume that Nintendo doesn't completely own all these characters, then you have to assume that things that are done with those characters have to be done with the consent of the owner.
My biggest thing is
this is way outside of that.
Yeah, my biggest thing is that it's not necessarily like they made their own game. You basically just took Nintendo's game and tried to make it compete with other games, like especially like when Brawl was out. Oh, here, buy this game, but you know, like saying they do like recommend like you buy the actual disc. But at the same point in time, anybody
it's taking what's
it's taking that intellectual. I guess you want to call it IP or whatever, but you're taking their property and making like they didn't create any of these models by themselves. Basically, that's my issue with it.
Wow.
That's what you don't do, kids.
Squirtle, the tiny target.
Squirtle, the tiny target.
Tieske is on stream again.
He finally lost the game on stream. Looking kind of sad.
Well, I mean, like, so his main advantage over Patrick is that
Yeah, he plays Fox.
Well, he had
everybody knows how to
mobility.
fight against Fox.
Everybody knows how to fight against Fox, but like mobility and disjointed hitboxes were kind of on his side.
Yeah,
like he could outspace Fox a little bit.
And Squirtle's just unhittable. Well, hittable, but at the same time,
so
side B
tiny, man. Like,
and then side B like puts him in the shell, and you can't knock him back when you're inside the shell unless you hit him with like a DK forward smash.
I have no idea how to fight Squirtle and PM.
Pivot grabs. That's my one advantage when I play Ivysaur. If I can like perfectly pivot grab every single time, I will completely destroy Fang.
Really?
Yeah, because the grab's actually disjointed because yes, tether grab basically.
So
basically, if Squirtle ever like forward side B's towards you like that, you just pivot grab.
So Link does okay, or
yes, Link will be good if you get a good pivot grab on him.
Interesting. I never learned pivot grabs.
Is that not a melee?
Not really. Well, I mean, yeah, kind of.
I guess we have to like use it all more in like Brawl and
it's
Smash forward because it's a more defensive game and it's a great defensive option. Let's see some more Meta Knight combos now. Ooh, falls into a forward smash. See, you saw it like that grab right there. Just perfect. You can do that against
Squirtle. A
Squirtle.
lot closer than the previous game.
I guess the stage isn't as dumb. Like, this is like actually like the very first game where Will hasn't played a character that completely camps you out. Will likes playing characters. He likes playing very, very slowly. Like Squirtle still has that playstyle with his side B, which is just kind of unbeatable.
Really, he likes slow characters.
And
Ice Climbers aren't super slow.
not necessarily slow. He enjoys you not having fun with the game. Ice Climbers is kind of not the exception to the rule, but because he wants to chain grab. He wants to make sure you don't have fun playing the game.
Really?
That's fun for him. So like in Brawl, he played Meta Knight, Ice Climbers, and Toon Link. Because Toon Link, you don't have to approach people. Ice Climbers, you chain grab. Meta Knight, you basically win the game because you pick Meta Knight. Hit somebody with Meta Knight, then you run away because you got like 8 jumps. Shark underneath, Delfino. You just do whatever. You just do stuff in Meta Knight. So like in Melee, I know he might have like a pocket sheet, but he mains Ice Climbers just so he can like infinite you. He just wants to wall. He wants to out-wall you. Make sure you don't have fun.
He plays some Fox.
He plays a bit of Fox. He's not a bad player.
Yeah.
Like he's a really good player. He's a solid player in like whatever game he plays. But it's just his more so goal instead of winning the game is to frustrate.
Oh wow.
Frustrate you into a loss. Very patient, very smart player. Doesn't get that though. Almost got killed by it. Shoto loop. And they're so good, covering all the options. And it kills.
Wow, that is a really nice neutral there. If you could just stay alive for me.
Probably would have had that grab had he not pivot. That kill had he not pivot grab. That ledge was too. Well, Blast was too far away from that side of the stage.
I feel like edge guarding is really weird in this game. I don't understand the ledge physics sometimes. I'll say that.
I don't think the ledge physics change over from like Melee to Brawl.
They're actually very different, man.
Well, I know Brawl, you had the stupid like ledge grab like range.
It's how long it like the timing of get up attacks are different. The like when you're grabbing the ledge, like the invincibility is really different.
I know Brawl, it's
way up.
It's more linear, like
up
lenient
boxes.
Yeah,
it is.
It's more lenient, like with like when you can grab the ledge. So I know
it's
like
lenient,
if they roll,
which also makes you feel like there's less precision.
Yeah. Well, for the player not on the ledge, there's less
wow. Tie it back up.
Shit, he's not going out. He wants to win this. Squirtle. Squirtle lost. Come on, evolve. Use a water stone.
Squirtle cigarettes. I wonder if Squirtle vapes now.
Squirtle vape.
Sounds different.
Squirtle vapes.
Was vape even a thing in 2008? I don't think it was.
It might have been, but I don't think people like behind it.
Everybody just smoked.
Remember, they had this like big
kids
old
don't
movement.
smoke.
Get the big movement like, oh, smoking's bad for you, so we're just gonna vape instead. Still putting toxins in your body, kids. Think about that. Ooh, look at Squirtle combos. That's my biggest issue with like wall clings in this game. Like wall cleans are just so different from like wall jumps. Like they can like mess you up. Like you're like, oh, I'm gonna grab the ledge by accidentally wall clean on like a very small ledge like FD.
What do the bubbles do?
If you're on the ground, it trips you. So like
are you serious?
Yeah, if you're directly in front of him.
Those are tripping bubbles.
Yeah, he can.
Oh my god.
Well, he actually has 2 different animations.
Oh, danger zone.
He has 2 different animations for bubbles. Like if he's on the ground, he just shoots it directly in front of you. And if he catches you on the ground, you trip. If he does it in the air, it's kind of like a spiking trip.
Wow. Yeah. Will is making this look easy.
Squirtle tactics. Fancy duo. What's he doing like during that little break in between the stop? He like what's it called? Moonwalk into like a forward smash. And this looks so nasty.
Whoa, I like that. Just a jab, but
ooh, getting the nair though.
Getting hit by Meta Knight just feels like getting hit by a wet noodle. Just bam, 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 bam.
I mean, he has a lot of like quick strike attacks. That's kind of how you should feel. And he has like those powerful like down smashes, like frame 3 down smash. Gotcha.
So it's like cheesy moves you don't take seriously, and then oh crap, I guess I died.
You hit by a bunch of moves in a row. Doesn't matter. Oh, I took like 30 damage from it. What? Then you get smashed.
I mean, I guess if you can get hit with a 100-hit combo for 1 damage, 1% move, that's 100 damage from a combo.
That's the best combo.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Ice Climber's Infinite's the best combo.
I don't count that as a combo. Count that as game cheating. These are game cheating. I don't appreciate that.
Problem is, like your behavior in the game is not governed by the rules that we set outside the game. It's governed by what you're allowed to do in the game.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, it's always been that weird thing about fighting games where it's like, it's not what you should do, it's what you can do, and, like, that is the law. Like, whatever you can get away with in a game, you should do.
Like, I'm kind of fine with... I know it's like people don't like it when you say it. Like, oh, how do I fight against ice climbers? Here's a good option. Don't get grabbed. Like, people like, but that's not making me a better player.
It's empty advice because it's not giving you a specific substitute for things that you would do that get you grabbed. It's not promoting the safe options. It's telling you to eliminate this bad, or, well, eliminate behavior that leads to that.
I think that's like a personal
It's just not the most constructive way to give that advice. It's not that that advice isn't good. It's just
I think people
it doesn't tell you how to apply it.
I mean, you're right about that, but at the same time, I think that's part of the game where you want to get better, and you want other people to help you get better. But at the same point in time, like I'm not you. I don't know which. I can watch you and I can kind of tell you what you do. But at the end of the day, you know what you do. So when I say you like, don't get grabbed.
You say that, but man, being self-aware in a game like this is tough. Knowing what your own strengths and weaknesses are, it is hard to see yourself the way your opponent sees you. That takes a lot of self-awareness.
I see, like, even though, like,
wow.
doesn't get the drill rush. Like I said, like, the drill rush in Brawl,
he would have been able to
completely angle that. He would have not died right there. In PM,
really?
you go in a straight line. In Brawl, you could have, like,
oh, like, maybe, like, got it onto the stage?
Yeah, you could have, like, slightly angled it upwards.
That's busted. That gives you, like,